Imagine this. You're 25, you have made it. You're a tennis coach, you run your own academy, and you're the one paying the bills at home. You've carried your family on your back, fed them, clothed them, paid the rent, and you're finally about to spread your wings. You're frying eggs in the kitchen one morning, humming to yourself, maybe thinking about your 9 a.m. coaching class. Then you feel something behind you. Four gunshots. You fall forward into your own breakfast, dead before you hit the ground. And the person holding the gun, your father. This is not fiction. This is the true story of Radhika Yadav, a tennis star whose life was taken not by a stranger, not by an outsider, but by the same man who once held her as a baby. And today on You Be the Judge, I would love to tell you a story, but also ask you who really gets to feel safe in their own home. Let's talk about it. Radhika Yadav wasn't born into luxury. She grew up in a regular Indian home in Haryana. She fell in love with tennis as a teenager, waking up at 5 a.m., training at local courts, traveling by bus with nothing but a racket bag and a dream. She competed in 36 international single matches and 7 double matches. And even after a shoulder injury ended her playing career, she refused to quit. She reinvented herself, became a coach, opened a tennis academy in Gurugram, started mentoring kids, earning her own money, taking care of her family. She was also making plans to move abroad, maybe Dubai or Australia, to expand her coaching and chase more opportunities. She was doing everything right. But inside the house, something was going very wrong. Radhika's close friend, Imanshika, said something heartbreaking. She said, Radhika felt suffocated in her own home. Her father, Deepak Yadav, constantly criticized her for how she dressed when she came home and who she talked to. He couldn't handle her independence, and it wasn't just about her behavior, it was about money and power. Villagers mocked him. They said, "You are jobless. Your daughter runs your household." And for a man like Deepak, whose pride was more fragile than his morals, this wasn't just shame, it was war. It wasn't about love anymore, it was about control. And control, when challenged, often turns violent. It was the 10th of July 2025, a regular Thursday morning. Radhika was in the kitchen, barefoot maybe, still sleepy, preparing breakfast. She had a session in 2 hours. Maybe she was thinking about her students. Maybe she was texting her friend. The oil was bubbling. The eggs were crackling. Her father walked in, said nothing, just raised a revolver, a licensed weapon, and pulled the trigger. Once, twice, 3 times, 4. All bullets hit her in the back. She collapsed instantly, dead on the floor of her own kitchen. Breakfast half cooked, dreams unfinished. Now I want you to take just 3 seconds and imagine yourself in that kitchen. Just 3 seconds. Then tell me, what would your last thought be? Police didn't waste time. The pack confessed immediately. He said, I killed her because she refused to shut down a coaching center. I was tired of being insulted and depending on her for money. They recovered the weapon. The bullets matched. Her WhatsApp messages showed signs of emotional abuse, control, and fear. She wanted to leave. She told her friend she was planning to leave soon, maybe permanently, but she did not make it. Some blogs and news outlets tried to sensationalize it. They said she was shot over Instagram Reels. Police quickly cleared that up. This wasn't about social media. This was about a man who hated his daughter's freedom. And what hurt the most isn't just how she died, it's what her father said afterwards. He said she forgot her place. Let's talk about that line. What place is a daughter supposed to stay in? Is it the kitchen, the background, or beneath her father's ego? When a woman starts to shine, some men feel like their shadow is exposed. And instead of clapping for her, they reach for ways to shut her down. This wasn't an honor killing, it was an insecurity killing, a power killing, a you dared to outgrow me killing. And that's what makes it so terrifying, because this kind of mindset exists in every corner of the world, not just in India. Now, I would like to ask you a question. Have you ever felt like your success made someone close to you uncomfortable? Tell me how you handled it. Now, imagine for a second, what if Radhika survived? What if she moved to Dubai, opened a dream academy, coached India's next tennis prodigy, maybe found love on her own terms? What if she became the Serena of South Asia? But we'll never know, because our story was cut off by the one man who should have been clapping the loudest, our own father. Now I turn to you. You be the judge. Should Deepak Yadav spend life in prison? Is there ever any justification for what he did? How do we protect girls like Radhika who are trapped in homes where success is dangerous? Drop a broken heart emoji in the comments if this story broke your heart, and drop a tennis ball emoji if you want Radhika's name to live on. And tell me what you would have said to her if she was still here. Because sometimes the only way to protect the next Radhika is to loudly remember the one we lost. This has been You Be the Judge. I am Omowumi Olatibe, and until next time, stay bold, stay safe, and never apologize for outgrowing the people who should have grown with you. See you next time. Bye.